What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keith back with another live stream. Today is Saturday, December 20th, 2025. I know it's been a little while since we've been on a Saturday stream, but hey, we on it today. I want you to do some back testing, honestly. Honestly, this week wasn't the greatest, it wasn't the worst. It was an okay week. Option wise, we did real good. Futures wise, it was all right. It was all right. More so because we kind of cut trades a lot this week. Cut a lot of our trades soon, so it was just like a lot of profit we missed out on this week. A lot of profit we missed out on. So I wanted to back test. Actually, we're gonna back test the first couple days first. But I just wanted to go back to the drawing board. Sometimes you gotta go back to the drawing board, back test. Make sure you can get that confidence in your strategy and everything. So that's what we doing. We're going back to back test. Let me see. Back test these strategies and everything. All right. Of course I'm not gonna do like my normal exact to a T strategy because the back test for right now I kind of wanna get a couple trades in. Then if I feel like we need to go down to a T, then we will. All right. So we replay. Let's just replay this week first. Replay this week. I need to get some background music. You know that? Y'all, I'm about to, let me see. Can I find some background music? Hopefully it don't be too loud though. Give me a second, y'all. See if I can find some background music. Now I don't know if this loud enough, but we got it on. And hopefully it ain't too loud. You know what? We can test it. Give me a second. We're gonna test and see. Cause I can go to the stream and hear it. I can go to the stream. I can hear it. I don't even know it. Even a little different lyrics. Y'all ain't know I can freestyle too now. Come on. It's Keith's on track. Hey. Oh, it ain't even saying I'm live. Hold up. It ain't saying that I'm live. Hold up. Oh, there it is. Let's see what it sound like. It ain't saying that I'm live. Hold up. Oh, there it is. Let's see what it sound like. Alright. It wasn't the worst. It was an okay week. Option wise, we did. Of course, I'm not gonna do like too loud though. Give me a second, y'all. See, like, hold on, we still trying to hear. Now I don't know if this loud. It's a little raspy, but we'll make it work. It's good enough. Good enough. Well, I'm actually gonna turn down a little bit because it is a little noise. All right, hopefully y'all can hear that. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but all right. What I was about to say? Oh, let's go back to the beginning of this week though. So beginning of this week, Monday. Oh, I want to go on MNQ. I don't want to do it on NY. I want to do it on MNQ. MNQ. Let's remove the drawings for now. We're gonna remove the drawings for now. Friday, December 12th. Okay, so this starting into the new week. Alright. So looking at this chart, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to identify the overall trend. Give me a second. And this another thing that so I'm necessarily, like I said, the back test is back testing my strategy. But like I told y'all, I've been feeling lately. I've been feeling to hold my trades completely through. One, because I've been getting too involved on that lower time frame. No need to step back, step back to my higher time frames again. Um, yeah, we all get caught up into it here and there, trying to make quick money, stuff like that. Holiday times coming, you trying to hurry up and make some money, or make more than you normally would. And then, as y'all know, like I said, during this week, we end up passing another Apex account. So now we got 3 accounts, and I'm just, like I said, I kind of getting greedy because I know I got multiple accounts now. Now I'm kind of getting greedy. So I gotta like scale back, chill out, go back to the basics and, make sure everything I can trust my strategy to go all the way through because yeah, I'm catching some good trades, but I'm taking so many trades, man. Like at some point it's gonna catch up to you. So, and I know my strategy, you don't have to take a lot of trades at all. So, like I was gonna say, we're gonna still do the exact same thing. So y'all gonna be like, dang, you already did this on the analysis. Hold up, let me turn it down. Come on now. Y'all gonna be like, you already do this on the daily analysis or weekly analysis. Yes, but I'm gonna actually let these follow all the way through. Like they either gonna hit style loss or take profit. Going to uh I'm not going to get out early. Just so we can see how profitable it is, without even getting out completely. Is our entries completely good? And the thing is, I gotta find the balance of either taking it to the first target or see, like for this, the back testing, we're gonna just take the first target, okay? Um, but in real life, I'm probably going to trail behind first target. But the back test, I want to take the first target just because in the real counters, we can see how it's approaching and moving, reacting to the levels. Versus on here, it's not gonna show us that reaction. It's just gonna skip to the next counter. So we're just gonna take the first targets on here, okay? And if I really like how going the first target is, I might just start doing my first target entry. First target trades and stuff from now on with this strategy. Okay. But identify the high because the overall uptrend, identify the high we looking to take. This is the last solidified low. If y'all don't know, this is how I find my solidified lows. Made a high. These is the lowest points before we made what? The next high. See that? Boom. So that made that solidified. Number 2 is solidified. You look over here, we have no, this is the last solidified level, right? We did make higher highs and higher lows, but we broke below that, made that lower low, then made a higher high, then we made another lower low. We didn't make another higher high. So we don't have no solidified level right now. For the upside. Okay. But we are looking for this to potentially be our new solidified level if we can if we can push up and make a higher high. So we can put a pink line there. We potentially want this to be our higher high. Higher low, my bad, higher low. Currently we pushed down, made a downtrend, broke it. We made high, low, higher high, of course, but then we just made a lower low. This is the first lower low. Just broke it. Just broke that low. Want to see if we can close below it to continue to the downside, or if we're gonna close green and push back up. Now we gonna have to do these replays multiple times, because I wanna test different theories. That's what the back testing is for. First, we're gonna test it with, of course, doing our regular daily analysis and stuff, top down analysis. But we're gonna trade it based on whatever the most recent trend is first. We're gonna test it like that. So like say if this is a downtrend, we're gonna just follow that most recent trend first. Then this next time we're gonna go back and retest the day, and we're gonna just only follow whatever this overall trend is. So we only will be looking for long. You get what I'm saying? So we won't touch it until we see long opportunities. And then the next time we do it, we'll figure out about next time. But right now we're gonna do it. Should we do it with just only long opportunities? Let's do it on only longs first. So we only looking for long opportunities on here. All right, mark out our gaps. Just broke out this gap. Potentially coming down here to this gap. We tested, but we ain't close inside it. Of course, we got a gap in the middle. If we break that gap, we got a gap down here. All right, we're gonna just use these for right now, and we're gonna mark this one up top. So we look for long opportunities. If we only look for long opportunities, we gotta find it where off of these fair value gaps. We need structure to do what? Structure must either give us retest to go higher, or we can also take potential breakouts, but really want them breaking retests. All right, so this is what we're looking for off of any of these levels on the daily. So we're gonna drop down to the hourly, because I know for a fact, more than likely I'm not. No, I ain't gonna say for a fact. Sometimes, because it's rare. Some occasions I do buy a contract and hold it the whole day. Like expect to take take it straight off the daily and have my stop loss on the daily levels. But that depends on where the market, where we get an entry in at. I think we're gonna just go down to the hourly and look for potential long opportunities down here. Okay. If we don't get it, we gotta just leave it alone. Okay. So drop down to the hourly. Wait on some market structure shift to the upside. Okay. So we'll let it play. We're gonna put it on 1. Hopefully that's not too fast. Need a higher high, higher low. And we're gonna get in. Alright, we go get it. Go back. We'll get in off of this candle. We're gonna take it. Like I told y'all, we're gonna take it to the first target. And I don't mind taking 1 micro. It don't matter about the money. Well, no, you know what? It do matter about the money, because that be messing with our emotions. So, alright, so the last low, higher, higher. Oh, higher, higher, low. We're supposed to set it, I think, down here. TP is the first target high. So risking 300 to make 5. Yeah, let's just make it even numbers. Well, now we can't make it even because it got to be on the points. Alright, so basically make 508, 510, risking 328. If anybody wants to see the risk reward on it, let's see. Pretty much is like a little bit less than 2 to 1. Like 1.5. 1.5. Now, like I told y'all, in real trading, I would be looking at how it affects when it gets here, but I mean how it reacts when it gets there. But since we doing this on the replay, we're going to allow it to just go to the first target. Versus if it was live, we will be seeing how it react to see if we can keep holding. But we're gonna let it go to first target. And then that's another thing. Look, there's so much stuff we can do with the back test. Because then I want to also see about, because I started doing this lately, taking majority off when I hit a 1-to-1, and then just letting the last one go. So I might start doing that, but we ain't gonna do that on this first test run. We're gonna just let it go TP or stop loss here, okay? Honestly, this Really ain't supposed to be my stop loss. Thought I supposed to be down there, but that's too big anyways. Let's play. Ain't gonna worry about it. Alright. First trade. God dang it. First trade won. So we 1-1 right now. Okay. So we got first target. Let's leave that. Let's put that position tool back on it so we know we won and lost trades. Stop was there. That was a nice trade too. But so it was a 1.72. 1.5. My bad. Stop was down here. Okay. Now what we said, we only look for long opportunities with this today on this back test. So we gotta wait. It closing here. We don't want that. We want to break, retest, and go higher. So we gotta wait until another opportunity comes. So let's let it play. We got one win though. Need another breakout and then retest. So we go wait to see if we get another one, another opportunity. Don't look like it's right now. Speed it up a little bit. Trying to catch it if it break out. All right, broke out. We need a higher low above here. So we got high. We got our high. Need low. Then we need a higher high. Nope, failed. No entry. No entry, and that saved us, man. We would have got burned. Now we look for the same thing down here. They need to tap it, make a high, low, then higher high. Okay. So remember, we said we need. I'll do another drawing because it's over there on the other time frame. We need that. So they gotta tap this gap, and then we need this. Okay. And then we need this. We can't have this before touching the gap. It's not an entry. Okay. We're gonna wait. Let it play. Tapped it. Now we need a breakout and a higher high. Up. Breakout low. Now we just need a higher high. Alright, we got it. Oh, I'm gonna say we got it, but it didn't close past, but we still supposed to have taken it. So we gonna get in. Wait, hold up. What time is this? Dang, do I want to back test it? That's the thing. Do I want to back test it on times that I'll be on the chart? Cause I know I won't be on the chart at this time. It's fine. We gonna still get in. Oh, but I do know if I hold overnight, I do be taking only one position. So maybe we can do that. We can kind of do that. Sometimes when I do a hold overnight, I only take one position. So I just do it like if I'm taking one position. So we gonna mark that 136 is the low. I mean our stop loss. Where TP? So it took that high, but we didn't close past that high. So technically, this supposed to be our first high. Dang, that sucks. That's supposed to be our first high because we didn't take the high. Well, we're gonna set it there and leave it. It's a horrible risk reward though. Horrible risk reward. If we would have closed past the high, maybe we could do it. See, this is the event where I would be setting my TP up here, and I'll try to see if we can push past this high. But we gonna just mark it at the first one. We said that's what we're supposed to do. So mark it at the first high, let it play. And we won. We got a winner. It was close to stopping us out. But we got a winner. So let me give me a second. Let me set this drawing tool. Where we got in at, y'all? This green counter. We got in on the green counter. Stop loss was the bottom of this green counter. TP was just the first high, so really was not a great risk reward, but that was an entry for us. That was an entry, bro. Like I said, we probably would have held. Definitely would have held, honestly. If I was live, because like I said, we would have seen how it reacted when it came and took this high. and see if we wanted to keep going. And I would have just, held my trade, but definitely can't, do it right now because we're doing the stream. I mean, doing the back testing, we're holding it to TP1. Dang, y'all gotta give me some time, man. I gotta get right. I think I'm moving a little too fast. But this would have been our next target, this gap right here. So let's see if it would have got there. Would have got there or not? Or would have came all the way back down? No, it actually would have got there. It's fine though. We're not upset. So right now we're 2 for 2. Okay, 2 for 2. I don't know how much we would have been up. But let's go ahead and keep going. So if we coming up here, what we need? We need a break, retest, then high, and make it higher. It don't have to necessarily do the retest. If it just do a uptrend, that's completely fine. But we prefer a retest. So see if we get it. See if we get it. Just gotta wait. Be patient. All right, break. But it did touch the top of the gap. That sucked. So that really ain't no entry for us because it already touched the top of the gap. Hold up, what? Oh my freaking goodness! I exited and didn't even see what we would have made for that. Hold up, y'all. Give me a second. I'm gonna go look on the stream and see. Give me 1 second. God dang, how I exited that mud. I went too fast. That was my fault, y'all. Let me pull it up on the stream, see what it said. I just clicked that exit so fast. All right, let it play. I'm gonna press pause on it. I don't know why I exited that quick. We supposed to review the back testing. All right, it said that I was. Oh, it must didn't. Did it not count the first trade? It said it only brought up the second one. It said 86. Let's go back to the first one. See how much we had. Let's go back to that first one. The first one we what? We had 3 contracts. 3 contracts by. Think it was 5. Didn't we make 5? Yeah, we made 5. 500 basically. So we had 500 plus 89. We made almost $600 for the week on 2 trades. And that's the thing that sucked though. We only took 2 trades, but you can't be mad if you make $600 off of just 2 trades out the whole week. But we only had 2 trades. Following and this strategy, the first one we just did, we just only looked for long opportunities based off our daily overall structure. Overall, we would look for an uptrend, the continuation to make this higher high. And we only looked for long opportunities. We took everything to first TP, and that's it. We just only look for long opportunities. Now, the second time we go through, so that was the first way we was gonna do it. The second time I want to do it based off the daily, okay, y'all? So we only looking for. We might not even get no trade off the daily, but we only looking for potential long opportunities on the daily. We probably won't even get one, okay? But let's let it play. See if we get any opportunities. So what we need, y'all, we need green, red, and green, okay? Only long opportunities. Oh, let me put the music back on. My bad. Okay. So only long opportunities. Might not even see any though, to be honest. Okay, break. Dang, that was it. No, we didn't get no opportunity. No long opportunities. I mean, other than taking the inside gaps, but I'm talking about also the fair value gaps. This potentially can be a long opportunity if we, close your eyes from the gaps. What we got? We got high, low. Okay, damn, just made this breaker structure made a higher high. Close past it. You would, assume that we should be coming to take these highs here. You definitely would, but like I said, it's not coming off of Well, actually, it's coming off this gap here. But that ain't our strategy though. Our strategy is break, retest of the gap. So it closed in this gap. It just only broke out this one. So we can't take that. Now let's take it to the strategy of still doing our strategy, but we're gonna trade whatever the most recent trend is. Okay. So right now, of course, it made a lower low, so it's setting up for a downtrend. Or we're gonna say we're gonna trade whichever the bias is, I guess you can say, for that day. So it's bullish, I mean bearish right now because we just made lower lows. We didn't close below this low, that's one thing. So what we will be looking for on this hourly is a close below this low. Low, high, lower low. That's all we need. Low, high, lower low. Okay, so we're gonna look for the shorts underneath that white line. Or preferably, we also want it under here, to be honest. We actually want it under this gap. So we don't want to be trading into the fair value gap. Unless we can close inside it. So we honestly, that's more what I want to see. Close below here, retest, and go lower. So let's let it play. Because if we get in on here, we want to get in light. Versus if we can get in somewhere down here. So no opportunity. Hold up. No opportunity so far. We pushed up. We had break. There's a break to the downside. Retest failed. We ended up closing back inside. Then we just broke back out. Didn't never get no structure to get in. No entry for shorts. Okay, break. Retest. Up. Think that's our entry, y'all. We close inside. Retest failed to close outside. But we don't really do it inside of gaps. This strategy, should we try it? We ain't gonna. Should we do it inside of a gap? So this is the downtrend we needed. Well, it ain't make the lower low. It didn't make the lower low. Low, high, low. It didn't make the lower low. But it is like it's setting it up. I don't know, man. I think not, because we don't trade it. We don't trade it one without no lower low, and we don't trade it inside the gaps most of the time. So all right, made the lower low now. Interesting. Do I want to do it inside a gap though? That's the thing. We don't normally do it in a gap. But I want to trade. I really want to trade, well, this is daily gap. I'm tripping. This is the daily gap. You know what? We just get in two. We're getting two. Really don't want to get off no green calendar, but the next one might just go straight down. Well, there we go. Went straight down. You know what? Because we definitely would have probably got in here after it did that second drop. Yeah, let's set that. Sell. Stop loss at the top of here. We only in two since we in the gap. So pretty much a 1-to-1 almost. A little less than, a little more than a 1-to-1. So we're gonna let it play. Or really? Oh my freaking goodness. Did it not take that low? It took that low, didn't it? Y'all, I just noticed. Cause if we doing 1-to-1, if we doing it to TP, the first TP, that sucks. If we doing it to the first TP, it's supposed to be like right here, y'all. That sucks. And we did it with the other trade. Well, hold up. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tripping. We messed up that last back test. Because even here, first TP, technically, when we made that green counter, really was first to the high. Just to make another high. So, We actually messed the other one up. Alright. It's fine though. Come on. Well, actually, you know what? That's something that I've probably been messing up on my trades. I just thought about that. Well, no, see, I don't want to confuse myself. Because your target supposed to be what? The next high, right? Well, technically, this the next high. But we just made this high. You know what I'm saying? But technically, that'll be. I don't know. I'm not overthinking. It's Saturday. I'm just doing stuff. We just gonna aim for the bottom of the gap, y'all. We're gonna aim for the bottom of the gap. Okay. Let it play. Alright. First one we got. So let's mark that up. Short. We got in here. Stop loss was the top of that red counter. Target was, oh my god, the magnet. Turn the magnet off, please. Target was here, so like we said, it was barely over a 1-1, 1.38. Almost like that first trade. That first trade was what, 1.5? Yeah, 1.5. Almost like that first trade. Alright, so we got one trade in for the short. Shorts got one trade in. Okay. Now, this is what we want to see. Break, retest, go lower, or even a downtrend, or either one. Hold up. Did that make a lower low? No, not yet. Alright, we got a lower low. Hold up. We were supposed to get in there now. We were supposed to get in there. This would have been a loser. Made that lower low. We did fail to close below. So we do supposed to what? Expect a retest, but hey, we get in based off of the structure. So boom. TP. Of course, supposed to be this low first, because we failed to close below. Alright, so we're going to let it play. And that first one, this is our first loss. This is the first loss. So let's mark that up. And it's a loss for the shorts. Short position. What we got in it here? Stop loss was what? Hold up. Stop loss was supposed to be here. We actually messed it up. Oh no, it was what? Hold up, let me see something. I'm tripping. Man, y'all, forgive me. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. I'm getting brain fogs. Um Dang, I can't tell y'all what I'm doing. I'll tell y'all Monday or Sunday night. So stream in for Sunday night. Yes, y'all can figure out why I'm getting these dang brain fogs. Um, where the heck did we get in at, y'all? I mean, where did we set our stop loss? Not where we got in at. Where did we set our stop loss? Is it gonna show us? No. Cause technically I messed that stop loss up. That was my fault, y'all. Cause what we did, we got low, high. Well, technically high here. Low. Well, actually, this was the next low. No, we put the stop loss at the right spot. We put it at the right spot. Cause it was here, wasn't it? Well, no, it was supposed to be. Yeah, we put it there, didn't we? Bro, I'm getting such a brain fog. Wait, let me re-look at that thing. Low, high, low, high, lower, low. Okay, so stop loss supposed to be in here. My bad, y'all. Stop loss supposed to be here. Target down here. My bad, my bad, my bad. Okay. We still lost the trade though, regardless. But that's where stop loss is supposed to be in it. So what that first one now we got, let's go back and redo these trades. Let's see. Wrong position tool. Short. So we're gonna get in here. Stop loss top of this candle. Cause it made a low already. Right there. Okay, so now let's go back and redo these things. Redo this downtrend trades. So we're gonna go back. Was it here? Yes, right here. So replay. Start new. So where we got in it? Off this red counter. Okay. Skip one. Get in our shorts. We said 2 contracts because we was inside a gap. Here. And I might make a new rule. When I'm inside a gap, 1 contract, that's it. Only more than 1 contract when you're outside the gap. No, I might do 2. I might do 2 because I still be knowing. Only time 1 is just overnight. That's my rule. Overnight, only 1 contract. Normal trades, 3 contracts or more. 3 contracts, not really no more than 4 or 5. No more than 4, I'll say. Okay. Alright, short again. This is outside the gap, so outside the gap. We knew we would have probably gotten in 3, honestly. Maybe we would have gotten 3. I don't know. Let me see if there's an hourly gap over here. No, we wouldn't. We probably wouldn't got in 3. There's a whole hourly gap sitting there. See, and I don't want to overdo it though. Put it back to what happened to the music? Come on now. I don't want to be overdoing this back to, but we gotta kind of trade the way we trade, bro. And I use these hourly gaps. See, yeah, it would have been a downtrend, but I don't know if I would have took this trade because it failed to close below the dang hourly gap. I think I wouldn't even took it. Or if I would have, I would have said at the top of that gap though. I would say that. So now I still probably would have got in. Let's get in. Cause what's more important for us, structure or gaps? Structure. Okay, so we'll lose this trade. Play. Now let's look for another opportunity to go short. Nope. Looking for another opportunity. Oh, it break. Oh, nope. Nope. Can we get a lower low? Nope. Broke back out. That didn't even give us the opportunity. Oh, that was an entry. But it closed into the dang gap. That would have been possibly an entry for me though. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, so we gonna put it in because this would have been. We gotta put realistically what we would have took. I would have took that. I would look for the continuation to keep going lower. Style off would have been up here. TP would have been the bottom of the gap. Let's make sure there ain't no hourly. Oh, we would have aimed for the hourly low first, man. We would have aimed right here. That would have been first target, but we're gonna do the 1-to-1 for now. We know it lost, but hey, we gotta really take these trades like we would have. So these shorts killing us. Shorts killing us right now. Shorts getting whooped on. Cause they really ain't been given no good opportunity to get in. And we said target the bottom of that gap. So we lost that one. Right now, shorts is 1 and 2, one out of 3 or whatever. So 1 win, 2 losses. Come on. But I don't know if I'm treating shorts fairly though, because what we said with the longs, we said we need to break up to the other side, then go take the longs. Shorts we supposed to what? Look for the breaks on the bottom side. So that's the thing. If I'm treating the shorts the correct way, I don't know. But even if I would have, this would have been break, retest. I supposed got in here. It would have lost. It really don't even matter. Really don't matter. Well, technically, I'm not. No, because break, retest, we supposed to make a lower low. I wouldn't even got in. I'm tripping. They ain't gonna have brain falls, y'all. So, but do y'all think I should do that? Like, y'all know, like for the longs, I said I needed what it to bounce off the tops, give us a high, get us a low to make a higher high, and then I can get in. Where the downtrend, we just been getting in. One we've been getting in just off of it making a change of color, like a low high, then a red. Just got in. We didn't wait on that lower low. And two, we've been getting in like in the gaps. Like here we got in on top of the gap versus waiting on it to go all the way to the bottom. I don't know if we're giving the shorts a fair shot. We're gonna go back and do it the other way. But right now we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. Then we're gonna go back and give it, because I don't think I'm giving shorts a fair shot. I honestly don't. I don't think it ever comes back down. I think that was that last trade we had, y'all. Yeah, that was it. Okay. So let's go back and give shorts a little bit fair shot. That was a little bit not fair. Like I said, I don't have any dang brain fog, so not really trading smart, I guess you could say. But with that type of way we did, we was down 370. We went down on 375. Open full report. It ain't showing the other trades. We wasn't down. We probably were down like 2 something, y'all. We know we went down 3. I can't remember exactly what all. I can't remember what these other trades were, how much we made. But we're gonna go back and give it a better shot. Like I said, I know I didn't give it the most fair shot. Hold up, what did I just delete? Oh no, we don't want to delete that. We're trying to delete this. We're gonna give the shorts a better shot, okay? This trade was actually a trade I would have took inside the gap though. But we're gonna give it a better shot. Alright, so where was Monday? Monday. Well, we can just start here. That's fine. Monday. So this time we're gonna actually just wait on more structure to either go underneath gaps, or yeah, pretty much go underneath that. So like here, that first, like I said, that first trade I would have probably took because it made a low retest, and then while we need waiting on it to make a lower low, inside this gap. So that first trade we probably would have took, especially if it would have closed below that low, we would have took the short for sure. So we gonna do that. If we make a low below here, close below here, I'll take the short. Stop loss will be whatever the highs is. Yep. So that was my trigger. So we get in off of, let's just say the green channel then. That's fine. And we said 1 because it'd have been overnight. Sell. Stop loss will be the high. Target is the bottom of the gap. Now this is bad risk reward, but we can adjust it if we make lower low, lower highs. So definitely can adjust it. So that's a part of our rules too. Our rules is lower with the solidified levels. So we gotta wait. Wait. Alright, I'm supposed to lower it. So I'm sorry if it come back, y'all. I'm sorry if it come back, y'all, because it just made another solidified level. It just made that level. So if it come back, oh well, I'm sorry. I mean, I gotta follow what I will do. Oh, okay, y'all. Well, look, we lucky. We lucky. I ain't gonna say we lucky. It's skill. Alright, so entry was here. We did bring stop loss down, so we're gonna adjust the stop loss to where we brought it down to. I can't really see. I think it was right there. Oh, we a little bit high. Target was there. Okay, so what that was a 1 to 6.5. Reason why we got in. Yeah, that's another thing. I want to explain why we got in. So we made low. Of course, we broke this daily gap, made a low, retested it, failed that retest at first, came back down, failed to make another low. So we were waiting. Okay, well we just got a low right at this point. We don't got no higher high. We don't got no another low. Just got a low and a high right here. But then boom, we made a higher high. Right, we made our higher high. Made our higher high, came back down, okay, broke back out, and boom, made that lower low. So we got low, high, lower low, stop loss up here, okay. Um, yeah, that's stop loss. Target was the bottom of the gap. The reason why it was the bottom of the gap, of course, we could aim for these lows first, because like I said, this could be technically your first low. But the bottom of the gap was the next target level. And always, whenever I see us closing the gap, I always expect it to go to the other side. Well, once it turned gray here, with this being its day ended, well, technically for futures we didn't, but for options it ended. So I mean, we closed in this gap. We should go to the bottom of it. Okay. When we made this lower low again, that brought my solidified level down, so I was able to bring stop loss down. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So now what we look for, we get our break. Got our break. We want to see our retest. We want to see a lower low, and we can get in the short again. Alright, got our retest. I gotta wait for another short. We got our retest. We need this low to get taken out for us to go down here. We need this low to get taken out for us to go down there. Now our stop will be whatever high we end up having. As long as it don't break this high up here. I ain't gonna lie. As we know this is the last solidified level, we could. That's another potential entry. And I do be getting in like that. So last solidified level here. I see a lower low come. Could get in one contract. Aim for down here. Might do that, get in one contract. So we see the next lower low. If it don't take that high out. Didn't take the high out. Hold up. I was just about to say, didn't take that high out. So my bad. I should have put a dang line there. My bad. Didn't take that high out. Made a lower low. Supposed to get in. Right here, we made a lower low. Broke the structure. In the sell. Style off open up here. First target here. The only reason we getting in with this lower low is because what? We already established we're in the downtrend. All we needed was the market to give us his market shift back to the downside. And we could take the short, you know. Honestly, you know what? Do we need to get in this? Because, yeah, we made a lower low, but what we didn't make a lower high. So do we really need to get in this? Because I want to follow, I want to be strict with rules. We might have to go to the very beginning and go back to our rules strictly. Because technically, I would have jumped in it. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I would have jumped in here. Just off of making that lower low, knowing, hey, we supposed to make a downtrend, you know. I would have got in, but one, we didn't close past no lows. That's one thing. And two, we just got a low. We ain't got a lower high, then lower low to fully say downtrend. So we ain't gonna get in. Even though it might would have won, we ain't gonna get in it. Come on, let's press play. We gonna wait on structure. Now on the lower time frame, we probably would have seen it, but this hourly we don't see it, so we ain't gonna take it. Now this is supposed to be entry. So short, stop loss horrible on this. Stop loss is horrible. Stop loss will be all the way up here, y'all. TP supposed to just be the gap. We couldn't be able to move the stop loss though if we make a lower high, y'all know. So we're gonna leave it there. Cause that was our entry. We need a lower high so we can bring stop loss down. Or go straight to TP. Okay, we got a high. Alright, TP. Dang, that entry was trash, but that's literally what we were supposed to do though. Oh, we could have said, see, look, that's nothing. I do be saying my stop losses at like these gaps. I could have set it down here. Kind of evened up our stop loss a little bit more, but it's fine. What we got in? We got in short. We got in here. See, like I said, we could have had put it like at the top of this gap and then aim down there, but we're gonna put it where we had it. Cause the reason why I be doing it, like I put it on the gaps, because they we supposed to be moving down, down, down. We shouldn't see no market structure like making a higher high, you know. And whenever I don't have any green counters, all I'll be like, okay, well, if it's a fair value gap that got formed, I expect the fair value gap should be respected until we get to the target. So how do you fail a fair value gap? Either closing inside or touching that other side of the gap. So that's where I would have been like, hey, stop loss here. If we touch the other side of the gap, it failed to respect this fair value gap. Or if we, close inside it. But I would have just had it sitting here even if we close inside it though. So you know what, we have stop loss there because that is kind of more what I would have done. Okay. Well, how many? We took only two shorts. Could have been three, or this could have just been one big one, but we was waiting on either market. We needed a structure to form with it. That's what I'm saying. This was just a low. We didn't have a lower high, lower low. Where if you look at the bigger picture, we had low, high, and then boom, made our lower low. That's our entry, and we closed below it. So that's even more of our entry to take it to the next targets. It's just stop loss was trash. Okay, next. See, we get some. So we can't take it going up because it's above this gap. So we can't take it right now. Only way we can take it is if we close back below, make another lower low. So, cause then that'll make a lower high. That'll make a lower high. I ain't even playing, boy. I'm just real fly. I'm a cool guy. Hey, I don't see no shorts on the table. We might just get 2 trades. And that's all. That's all. I don't really see nothing, y'all. Maybe if it make another short close below, but we don't know. I don't even know where we finna go. Nope. We ain't getting on another entry. We only had these 2 trades, y'all. What the heck? It didn't even show us. Well, I don't even know what we made. Had that low, low. We got in off the green count though. So we gotta get in. We was in what? 2 short. So we made We was in two? Ain't no way we was in two. Y'all, we was in two. I know I said inside gaps we can take two. Was it in two though? Maybe we was in two. What do was in one? I don't even know if we was in two or one, y'all. I think we was in one. Cause ain't no way I seen 1,000. Let's get in one. Yeah, ain't no way I seen 1,000 up there. And I remember we said stop loss supposed to be up here, you know. Can't move until we get construction. So boom. Waited till we got a lower low, and then we moved stop loss down. I remember that. Alright, that was when we moved stop loss down. So we had 396 for the first one. What's the next one? This one. This is fast forward. Alright, hold up. Oh, that's probably why I didn't count my money. Well, we just remember 396. Cause I've been pressing replay so many times. Alright, so this is outside the gap. So we technically supposed to get in 3. But if I would have seen you gotta know, that's the thing. If we got this, how we gonna? I think this is gonna be also adding to my strategy. I probably need to write this down. If the risk to reward looks super bad on that higher time frame, if I'm not going to a lower time frame to adjust it, we only in one contract. I'm gonna tell y'all that. So, cause this risk reward looks, if it ain't even close to a 1-to-1, one contract. So that we're gonna do one contract. So we was up 396. This would give us 300. All right. Oh yeah, we said we were set it at this gap. So almost a 1-to-1 now. See, that would have gave me my 1-to-1 opportunity. I would have liked it multiple contracts with it, but yeah, this would have gave my 1-to-1 opportunity. Let's put 2, just in case I would have seen it. I don't know if I would have seen it. I probably would have seen it. I don't know though. Well, no, actually, let's put 1 because the gap ain't formed all the way. So yeah, our style loss would have been up here until we seen that gap get formed. Now we see the gap got formed. Now we would have brought it down. I probably would have added 1. So now we can say add 1. Alright. I doubt we would have went with 3. Highly doubt we would have went with 3. Okay. I don't even know what that was. How much that was, y'all? We gonna cut it. We gonna say it was 600, but we're gonna cut it in half. We're gonna just say we was using 1. Cause I don't know, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, psychology do be affecting me when I see. If I would have seen it said 7, I would have already seen it said 3. So I was like, adding 1 more 7. I probably would have said, heck no, I ain't risking no 7. I risked 3, but I ain't risking no 7. So we're gonna just say we only made 300, even though that probably I think it made 600. So 300 plus 400, we would have made $700 off 2 trades. So that's the thing. We did 2 trades to the upside, 2 trades to the downside. Out the whole week, only 2 trades, but you would have made what we said. Upside was 600. Shorts you would have made 700. So that's $100 more. Honestly, you would have went 2 for 2. 2 for 2 on the shorts, 2 for 2 on the longs. That's crazy. Could have won no losses. And if we were to been trading both sides, which I'm good at trading. Sometimes I trade both sides, but honestly, on this hourly, I wouldn't been trading both sides. I would have been looking one side. But we were to get both sides, and we would have got in Our long here, boom. Then realize, hey, we making downtrend. Got in short, boom. Let it play, let it play. Didn't literally didn't touch none of this because this wasn't no entry for neither one. Boom, made another drop, short again, down. Then boom, we failed to close below. I see market structure shift back to the upside. Boom, higher high entry right there. Stop loss down there. We could have made $700. $700. 700. I mean, 1,300. God dang, my brain. $1,300. This week, and that's even with taking just 89, because we supposed to aim to the gap. Yeah, 30. That would have been nice. 1,300, no losses, 4 for 4. Clearly, the strategy looked good. So let's try the strategy on another week, though. Well, actually, hold up. We did longs, taken to the first main target. Or we're gonna say main target. We're gonna say first target, main target. Then we did shorts. I mean, first we did the longs. Only look for long opportunities above fair value gaps. Or coming into fair value gaps to the upside, but I didn't take any in the inside of it. Then we took shorts. Same thing, only to the downside, underneath these gaps or inside the gaps. Is there any other way? We didn't do it off of any hourlies. I'm surprised. We didn't look at no hourly gaps. I'm surprised I didn't do that. Oh, we looked at one on the one short when we said we messed up the shorts. But when we redid the shorts, we didn't look at the hourly gaps. That's kind of concerning. It's kind of concerning. Let's go back and review them trades and see if they would have worked out based off our hourly gap that we normally would have done. So first these longs, the closing side should be coming to take the high. So, but we would have wanted what? Dang, hold up. We normally would want a break and retest of a gap. Oh, I think here we go right here. Hourly, mark it out. Maybe our entry would have been a little bit better, but it's fine. Our entry probably would have been a little bit better, yeah. Well, no, it would have been about the same entry. Yeah, because this made that higher high. It would have been about the same entry. Stop loss still at the exact same spot. Because this normally what I would do. I would mark out this hourly gap. Wait on a break and retest to go higher. This break, retest, failed. Made a high, break, retest, failed. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't even have the entry on the hourly. Wow. Do we need the hourly gaps? Is the question. Do I actually need the hourly gaps? Oh my goodness. I'm nervous, y'all. Is the hourly gaps holding me back? Let me go over here. So we got shorts here. Now our entries just would have been different compared to the hourly gap though. Yeah, our entries would have been different. So like here, this is a big hourly gap break, retest. We couldn't get in until when? We made this low right here. So we would have got in later. We got in here. Stop loss would have been up here. Yeah, stop loss would have been up here. Target would have been about a gap. What that risk to reward would have been? Yeah, it would just completely change our entry. Hold up. Don't tell me hourly is holding me back, y'all. Entry would have been here. So what that risk to reward would have been? That risk to reward would have been. Come on, down. Let's just put it here. A 1-to-1. Okay. It would have been a 1-to-1. Let's see. Let's get in. Let's get in and see how much it would have been. Hey, we can't. We would have had to wait on it to close below that low though. That's the thing. Ah, but we didn't need to close. We just needed to break that low. I just get in here. We just had to like tack off like $40-$50, I think. There. I mean TP there. This is overnight, so we would have did one. So let's put 40 down. So let me make sure that's 40. How big this range is? Yeah, about 40. All right. So we've been going for 140, risking about 170. 140, risking about 170. Almost a 1-to-1. And it would have played out. That was a 170. But is that holding me back? That's what I'm trying to see. It's way less risk though. If you smaller account, good risk. You know, good risk. Definitely would have missed this trade here. We wouldn't even got in this trade. If we was looking at the hourly. If we was basing off hourly gaps I'm talking about, we wouldn't even got in this trade. We only got in this trade based off of market structure and off the daily. That's what I'm saying. We would have missed this trade, so boom, this trade gone. Would have won this one. Would have won this one trade down here. So let's play it. See how much. So the 170. Everybody keep 170 in their head. 170. Look for some more hourly gap entries. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh my goodness, I ain't press pause. Oh, hourly gap entry. Where would I got in? What I got in this? Break. Hold up. Break. It's that retest. I would have gotten alone there. Yeah, and we would have lost. Oh, that's the thing. Your target will be the highest candle. I mean, but then at the top of the gap. No, I wouldn't have lost because it looked like it went to the top of the gap first. But that stop loss would have been horrible. But this would have been like a scalp for me, y'all. Like just to see what it does when it get there. Because it's definitely telling us to go long. So let's get in. I would have had to go to. That's the thing. I would have had to went to the lower time frame though. To move my stop loss. So y'all don't worry about what the stop loss look like right now. Because it's going to be looking huge because technically this supposed to be it. That supposed to be the stop loss target supposed to be here. But of course I would have went to the lower time frame and tried to set my stop loss higher up. You know what? Let's actually do that. Let's go to the lower time frame and do that. Wow, it ain't give you no higher no lower. I mean higher stop loss. Oh yes it do. So I probably would have did this. You know that's horrible risk to reward. I would have. The reason why I would have got in though is because we potentially would have broke out of here to go up to the next targets. But I definitely would have gotten one because this is at the top of the gap. I know for a fact I would have gotten one. So which one did it say? We win or lose? I don't even know. Let's go to the lower time frame and see. Did we win? Yeah, we won first. Okay. So win first, then it came down. So we never would have lost. We just would have made 30. So we'll say. Well, technically, you know what? This probably would have been when I lost though, because I would have been seeing how I react when it got up here. And technically, it looked like it didn't even get all the way to it. It got like super close, but I know when I change time frames, sometimes the stuff don't be lining up perfectly. Let's see. Let's see. Did it touch it? 410. What's it high? 48. No, it didn't touch. Would have lost. Would have lost. Wow. Come on, man. But hold up. That's what I'm saying, bro. Hey, just stay on the stream, y'all. Y'all listen on the stream. Because I'm going to say one thing and contradict the other. Because what the heck is I'm doing? Hourly trade, we wouldn't even be trading this. Our hourly trades are based on what? Us being on either side of the gaps, man. I'm tripping. Tripping hard. But it's fine. I think the hourly gap over confusing it. I think we don't need them hourly gaps, y'all. I think we only need the daily gap for how we like to trade. I'm gonna be honest. I think we. But this is 1 week of trading, though. That's the thing. We got to go back and try other weeks. But I think the hourly gap holding us back is overcomplicating it. Of course, we can see the hourly structure. I'm thinking hourly gaps is overcomplicated for us, y'all. I think so. I honestly think so, y'all. Go back to the daily. We finna do another different week. We finna do a different week and see what we can get. Let's not use any hourly gaps, only daily gaps and structure, and see what happens. So daily, we're gonna do longs and shorts like we did earlier. Overall, what uptrend? Mark out the high for first target. Green. Last solidified. Right here. Okay. Gaps. Got a whole bunch of gaps. Whole bunch of gaps. They're all in the gap. We just gapped up. Boy, that big old gap. I wouldn't even mark this up. To be honest. I wouldn't even been marking it up. It's too big of a gap. Dang, we all the way in 2024. I ain't even noticed that. Think we're almost done. Almost done. Oh my freaking goodness. How many gaps is there? This is ridiculous. I think this last one. It's ridiculous. My name might be Nicholas. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, only long opportunities. You gotta look for the bounce off the gaps, y'all, or be on the top half of it. Really don't want it inside here, but hey, we're gonna do what we do. High, low. I really need a high. Make a high. We can set stop loss here. And aim for the next high, which is here. Alright, didn't give us no entry. Hold up. Do we get high, low off of here? Nope. Came back down. Came back down. Can we break? Make a high, low? Low, high. Nope. No entries. Still no entry. Wow, we would have won the whole day, no trade. Crazy. But that might be good for us, though. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, we broke out of this one. Can we get a higher, low situation going? Boom. Hold up. That was an entry. Go back, man. That was a potential entry. Got that high, low. What we supposed to do? Get in what? 1 or 2? Let's just do 1. We might, well, since we ain't going with no hourlies, we might just be doing 1 at a time. Where was that low? High, low, high. Right here. This is last. Target supposed to be first is high. So we're gonna just mark it there. That's the first target. Like we said, we gotta take it to the first target. Okay, gotta take it to the first targets. Unless we get another higher high. And we lost. Alright. So let's mark that out. Now why did we lose? Probably 'cause we at the bottom of the dang gap, not following the rules. Supposed to be on top of the gaps. Yeah, that we're gonna mark it. I mean, we're gonna draw it as a loser. Should we draw that as a loser? Because we didn't follow the rules. That's the thing. We did not follow our rules. We ain't gonna count it. We ain't follow the dang rules. We can't count that. That was just me forgetting to follow the rules. Only looking for it on the upside of these fair value gaps. Or regular gaps, fair value gaps, whatever you want to call it. Let's fast forward it because we don't got no entry down there. Need to come all the way back up here, make a higher high, higher low. We can take it to the next gap. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this probably was an entry though, to go all the way back to the top of the gap. Well, no, high, low. No, we did make a higher high. Stop loss here, aim for the top of the gap. But first target, of course, would have been as high though. But really like going to the top of the gap, to be honest. Cause did we touch the bottom of the gap yet? Oh no, we didn't. Never mind. Let me be quiet. Okay, we got break retest. Still breaking out. Still ain't no entry for us. Okay, this is potentially our first entry. Nope. Hold up, I'm tripping. That was an entry. But I'm here lagging behind. Entry was trash, but that was an entry. Trash entry, but it still was our entry. So we gotta take it. Alright, go 2 or 3. 3. Let's do 3. Cause stop loss not that big anyway. Oh, it did make that higher high. My bad. We got in a tad bit sooner, but we know it made this higher high. Alright, that would have been our entry breaking it high, but it's fine. Is I'm on the line or I'm above it, y'all? Alright, on the line. Okay. So it made 2. Let it play, let it play. Break. Oh. Break that high, we gonna take a long to the top of the gap. Alright, take the long to the top of the gap. Go back, bro. Why y'all be skipping extra counters? I was saying when we take right that high, we're supposed to take it to the top of the gap. Nah. Top of the gap, stop loss. This is the last low. Most recent low. Really supposed to be the lowest low. So here. But we know we would have adjusted it on the lower time frame, so it's fine. Alright, we made higher high. So we're gonna wait. Wait on some potential higher lows. Man, I'm so dang sleep. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, y'all. I'm so dang sleepy. What the heck is I'm doing? I don't even know. We might have to cancel this back and this retest uh the, till the week start, bro. Cause I'm so fatigued and fog brain. Don't make no sense. Yeah, we gonna end it right here, y'all. What? No, I don't want to end it. I don't know if I'm gonna end it. I'm so dang confused. What time is it? Dang, it's only 8. Let me see some, y'all. Cause I'm trying. We really in the lab right now. We back testing in the lab, bro. I'm over here debating on these things solidify. I mean, which is more important? I believe market structure is more important than my fair value gap. I believe this is more important than the fair value gaps. Fair value gaps just telling me where it's gonna be at, or the bounces are gonna be at more like. So if we think that, if we're thinking that, so just say for instance, we just made this high solidify low, we made a higher high. Okay, fair value gap's gonna tell us where potential bounces will be at to the upside. Okay. Green. We should be looking for long back to this high. Then boom, when this closes green above, we should be looking for my brain. We made lower low, high. We ain't got no solidify low. That's the thing. So technically, daily, we would have said no trade, no trade. Made that lower low. Now we can get ready to get into shorts. But we failed to close below. But we know a retest coming. The first red, okay. On the daily, this would have been our entry. Here. Sale. Stop losses here. Well, no, what are the last solidified levels? Let's solidify up here. Target. Go be a low first. Which is right. That's right, but we gotta figure out, okay, well, if we know solidify level could be up here, well, that was the last solidified level. How do we bring our style loss down instead of being all the way up there? We think this should be it, right? So this should be pink. We should assume this is going to be it. So then we will drop down to 1 hour, look for all shorts underneath that pink line. But that's after we seen the daily candle close red. So that will be, and it's a Monday candle. That would have been, no, Tuesday candle. on Tuesday candle, which is this here. And boom. Then we look on, all we'll be waiting for is market to turn short again. Well, technically it's short right there, but wait until this part turns short. They made a lower low. We got high, low. This would have been the entry here. Then last solidified level up here. So there would have been an entry solidified level up here. So the next solidified level was up there. Oh my goodness, I'm going to confuse myself, y'all. I've been on these charts so dang long, I'm confusing myself. We've been on here, what, hour 26? Because we know, this is the thing, we know we ain't gonna be having stop loss at $1,000. Because I know, like, we want to simplify this to the max. That's the big thing I know. Simplify it, follow the trend, okay, till the trend break. So this is uptrend, we only follow longs until the trend break. Okay, so this would have been a lot of stop loss. We made a higher high, very low. Didn't make another higher high yet. And boom, that would have been stop good. Come on, let's delete everything. Let's just look at structure first. Go all the way back. Well, we on 2024, so we can get in here. Let's try to just trade straight structure right now. We kind of gotta get our brain back into it. Downtrend structure, fill the close below. We can't get in just yet, and we don't want to get into shorts anyway. Okay, so we did close her yet. So technically, this will be it. Let's just try to reverse. Boom, higher high. Gotta get out. Down 690, made a higher high. Should be aiming for that next high. Alright. Took that high. Should be going to this high. But solidify level all the way down there, but it's gonna still get in. Solidify level here. Aim for this high. That's the thing. So why didn't we came into the gap of it? Oh, I'm tripping. That was my fault, yeah. That was my fault. See something. We supposed to aim for the gap of it anyway. Yeah, that was my fault. We ain't gonna say that was a loss. Supposed to aim for that gap of it anyway. But it's fine. Failed, made a lower low. No, it didn't make a lower low. It just made a low. So we get a green counter. We did. We got high, low, higher, high. But we did make a lower low. So we can't technically get in. No, we can't get in. Now we can get in. At least take that high. Or should it be here? No, it should be here. And we lost. What the word? Well, it's consolidating though. But we lost that, man. Give me a sec. I'm trying to think this through. Low, high, low. Should be trying to hang it there. Let me see something, y'all. I just thought of something. So when we won this first one, of course it was a market structure shift. And we got high and low. So target supposed to be first high, right? So all off supposed to be bottom of here. Let that play. Then we know we made a high. We need to wait till a low. Low. Technically we just got in here. I really think this is a long opportunity down here. When it came down, it's supposed to get in. So we're gonna just say buy from right at that point, even though we supposed to got in a little lower. Target this high. Okay. Alright, we got it. It took forever, but we got it. Okay, so we know now this is a new solidified level. So let's set that there. Now how high we wanna go? Don't really know. Okay, we know we're doing pullback, okay. Pullback. Wait on market structure back to the other side without breaking that solidified. Well, it broke it. So that means that's gone. That means this is the shorts up here. Broke it. See how far down they want to go because we can't get in on that. Alright, that's clearly a real entry. Where the next target is? Oh my goodness, next target right here. What the heck? Really just gonna get in it. Alright. Low. Make another high. See. That, oh my goodness. Y'all playing now. Y'all trying to scare me. Y'all lost here. Target next low. I guess here. Alright, we got that one. Oh yeah, solidified levels, but they came down drastically. So right there. Tripping. I forgot about solidify levels. Oh my goodness. Another short. But we did tap the bottom of the gap. We tapped the bottom of the gap. Is that supposed to be not an entry? Because here we didn't tap no gap. We already was above. Here, did we tap a gap on here? Technically we tapped this gap. I mean, we're supposed to follow downtrend to it's not downtrend no more. Let's get in the shorts, man. I don't know about this one. This one tricky. Getting them shorts though. This the next target low. I mean, like I said, we do got them gaps over there, but that's technically the next target. Okay, now we can bring it down. Oh, it didn't make a solidify low, but it did make a green, so I want to say bring it down. Cause then it's low. We got low, high, low. It ain't solidified unless it go down there, bro. Alright, now we can set it here because we made it green. Okay. Think we're good to get stopped out there. Okay, we out. Made a higher high. So close past high, so we should get in long. Stop loss should be at the bottom. Target for this first high. Okay, we got that. Did we close past that high? Or did we close at it? Man, we closed just below it. I ain't gonna touch it. Wait on the pull back. Oh yeah, I level moved up, my bad. Need a green. Well, boom, it broke it. So never mind. Okay. So we got short now, back to the short side. Got they pullback coming. Dang, they ain't giving no entry. It's almost to the next low. I mean, they didn't get no entry. Don't want to go in off of that. Dang. Okay, moving high, low, high, high. Should be going up. Oh my goodness, that mother big stop loss. This slick where you supposed to add with the next green. Let's add one. Red. Green. Did it make it higher, higher? We're gonna add another one if it did. Yeah, it did. Add one more. Only going to 3. Not long. It ain't some. Oh, it is some. Okay. It's going up to that. To try to break that downtrend solidify level. It did. Technically, this what we supposed to got in. I'm tripping. But we made a higher high. My bad. My bad. My bad. Made a higher high right there. Let's see. Target will be the high. Maybe so we broke her out. Still pushing. Still pushing. Entry. Target will be just the highs here. So we actually gonna get in 3. So we got super small target. Hold up. Why the heck it went that fast? So made it high, high, made it low. Boom, made it high, high. Green. It's supposed to be first target, but we're gonna aim for up here. Probably should aim for first target. No, we know it's coming down now. It's pulled back. So we gotta let it play. Oh, it made it higher, high though. Nothing wrong with that. Look, I gotta stop, y'all. I'm so fatigued, burning. Like, I'm sorry. We'll come back maybe tomorrow. for this week.